Good afternoon, welcome to China, welcome to Shenzhen, and welcome to Window of the World. I think possibly one of the most bizarre theme parks in the world, and it's all about different locations. You see, we got the Eiffel Tower there before we've even entered. I think it's going to be wacky, but it's going to be a good laugh.
First stop, the ticket centre. I don't speak Mandarin, but I saw the number 220, so got that out ready.
We're ready to go and explore the Window of the World.
I headed through the empty security, up the steps to the entrance, got my ticket scanned, and I was in. My first task was to check out the map to see what I was dealing with, and found out that
this place is huge.
Then, after a quick walk through some impressive replica statues, I headed to a help desk to get a paper map, and I achieved something pretty cool.
Oh, I'm proud of myself. I just did my first ni hao to someone. So this right here is what Window of the World is all about. It's showing famous landmarks from around the world, shrunk down and put on top of each other, essentially. So here we have Shwedagon Pagoda in Myanmar. Now, the thing with this, it says it's here in this green little patch here, but it's actually behind. I feel like that is going to be a common theme. Things are a little bit mixed up. I mean, for example, there you have the Eiffel Tower. So there's a lot going on, but let's have a wander about and see what we got.
I kick things off in the Asia section, and as you can see, the design and build of these models is impressive, but they could do with a bit of tender loving care.
Now this one is actually quite impressive. This here is Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Huge model. Oh no. Sadly one of the lions keeping guard he's passed away. Now I recognise this place quite well. I was there recently, just over a month and a half ago. This right here is the Grand Palace of Thailand in Bangkok. I actually uploaded a video of 48 hours in Bangkok not so long ago. Go and check it out after this one. For now we're going to carry on looking at small buildings. Now as you can see, I'm outside the Taj Mahal, which is pretty impressive. This is genuinely one of my favourite places, like favourite tourist sites that I have seen in person in my life. Seeing it in India in 2017 was genuinely mind-blowing. The place is just gorgeous. And it's very impressive to see it here as well. Like I want to say this replica is about 10 meters tall. Very impressive. I like it here. We're in the queue for the Dumbo ride. It's called like Siam Dumbo. It's about a flying elephant, but he spins around. I'm sure there's got to be some kind of copyright infringement going on, but I'll be honest, I don't think they care. Right, another copyright infringement thing going on. This place here is called Magic House. Don't know why. All they do is sell drinks and snacks. However, just at the top, it's got a picture of a broomstick and a wizard's hat. The shop is called Diagon Alley. Diagonally. Okay, nothing here makes sense. So I just came from that Diagon Alley shop. There's a dragon thing, getting really annoyed. I've realised why it was called Diagon Alley, because this whole place here is a rip-off of Harry Potter. Look, there's the Hogwarts Express. There's Harry, Ron and Hermione's bags. And I'll take you down here now. It's exactly the same as like Hogsmeade. Look at it. The Nimbus 2000. The fastest model yet.
I then used some flue powder to travel to another continent.
Oh wow. Just here, Sydney Opera House. Sydney Opera House with the Harbour Bridge in the background. For those of you who don't know, I used to live here in Sydney, Australia from 2017 to 2018, and I adored it. In fact, the first two videos that you can watch on this channel are of me in Sydney. I think at one point I'm walking down like these steps here in front of the Opera House. You've got the bridge in the background, talking about a job that I didn't get at the bar, the opera bar that is just down there. Oh wow, I quite like this place. I quite like Window of the World. Oh my god, there's another little snack shop there called Darling Harbour. Now, that's not really that special, but Darling Harbour is where I used to work in Sydney. When I didn't get the job at the Opera House, I'm being watched, here we go. This has been happening a lot so far today. But when I didn't get the job at the Opera House, I got a job at Darling Harbour at this place called All Hands Brewing House, a lovely little bar, microbrewery. I don't think it's there anymore, or at least under the same name. But if you're ever in Sydney, it's like King Street Wharf area, next to Strike Bowling.
One place I never visited was Uluru, so I wandered past there before watching a show in Polynesia, which was certainly an experience. So I stayed there for a little bit before heading back to Europe.
This bit's quite cool. I can literally walk through, I believe it's St. Mark's Square. Is that correct, in Venice? And like Venice, it's a little bit flooded as well.
It really was beautiful, but one unusual thing was the view of Sydney from Italy.
Now, of course, a lot of the places that are being represented here at the Window of the World are a lot smaller than the actual ones, apart from this here, the Little Mermaid statue that's in Copenhagen. I've been to the one in Copenhagen, and it's tiny. I'm pretty sure this one's bigger. Window of the World, I'm impressed.
In the main European section, they've got some really cool models, but do you recognise this one?
Right, now this place here in Europe is called the Spanish Steps. Those steps are called the Spanish Steps. Do you know where they're from? I'm going to tell you in 5 seconds, so if you know, you know, but have a guess. Where could the Spanish Steps be? 3, 2, 1, Rome. They're in Rome in Italy. The Italian Spanish Steps. Gorgeous.
When in Rome, I got some ice cream, but they had no cash to give me change.
Hopefully they come back and I get change for this. Otherwise this ice cream has just cost me £10. The ice cream was still actually really expensive. I think it was like equivalent of like £4. Okay, ice cream finished. Let's continue on. Notre Dame. Notre Dame Cathedral in France, famously burnt down. And okay, this finally makes sense. So Notre Dame, then you've got Arc de Triomphe there, and then the Eiffel Tower in the background. Finally, we're in the right place. Oh, here we are. The first taste of England I've had in 4 months. And it's Stonehenge. The mystery. How did it get there? I know how this one got here. It was built about 30 years ago. So Buckingham Palace, Houses of Parliament, used to be about 30-40 minute cycle from my house where I lived in London. And now I'm in China, on the other side of the world, about 30-40 minutes now from where I live currently in Hong Kong. And a little taste of home from however many thousands of miles away. The only criticism I have of this one, the Houses of Parliament, is that, I don't know if you can tell, it's green for some reason. Not gold, it's green. But look, there's the Tower Bridge as well. Pretty cool.
Time to hop across the English Channel.
Right, going up, the Eiffel Tower. I've never done this actually in Paris before because I think it's quite expensive. But here, it's free with admission to Window of the World, so at least I can now say that I've climbed up the Eiffel Tower. Although I don't think people normally do it by stairs. Bloody hell.
It was worth it though. You could see across the whole of Europe from the top.
What an entertaining show taking place underneath the Eiffel Tower there. I'm now walking over here to the Arc de Triomphe. In Paris, this would take you bloody hours to do. Done it in a couple of minutes.
I then got distracted by this wall and decided to have a go myself. Not happy with my first attempt, I decided to go again, but this time backwards, which I found quite entertaining. It's kind of funny, to be fair.
I'm about halfway through the park now and we've just reached the new continent, Africa. Oh my god, there's a camel. I'm going to ignore that for a bit. There's a camel over here and I think it's real. Yes, we're coming into Africa. I'll show you that in a bit. It's like a rip-off of Madagascar, but 2 people on a camel, a real camel, have just arrived. Look at this.
Turns out it was just a photo op, something I didn't want to partake in. So I took a walk past the Sphinx and pyramids instead.
And there we are. A shot you don't see too often. The pyramids of Giza with the Eiffel Tower in the background. Looks like some kind of attraction going on here. I have no idea what it is, unfortunately. In Hong Kong you have English translations for everything. But here, it's just all in Chinese. It's very, very, very dark. Oh no. It's I hate this kind of thing. It's a mirror maze. We're doing a mirror maze. I don't like this. I hate this kind of thing. I'm claustrophobic. And I feel I'm out. That's it. What's going on? Oh, okay. Don't like this. I'm in a tomb. Exit. That's what I want. I just want to leave. I just want to go home. Well, that wasn't fun. Oh, this is pretty cool. Again, another replica. This one on the US-Canada border. This is Niagara Falls. Again, with the Eiffel Tower in the background. It's a common theme going through this park. I think I'm in now what is my favorite section of Window of the World. It's the US section. As you can see just here, you've got the Manhattan skyline. It's still got the Twin Towers in it. I think this park was made about 30 years ago and nothing has changed in it since then. The Statue of Liberty just behind it there. Here you've got the Lincoln Memorial. I think it's called the Washington Monument, this section here with Congress in the background. You've got the White House over there as well. The US is one of my favorite countries in the world. Like, I think it's incredible in terms of its diversity of culture, people, language, food, geography, landscape, all those kind of things. Another questionable copyright infringement here. Instead of Jurassic World, Jurassic Water World. All right, more copyright infringement here. Look, we have a cat in shoes, which, I mean, come on, it's Puss in Boots.
And then I had a funny feeling this tower housed someone called Rapunzel, who had her hair all tangled.
So this is Shenzhen International Beer Festival, and just outside, a girl was having a conversation with me, showing me the price list and everything, like something you get on like Khaosan Road. But when I was coming in, she followed me again and was like, if you buy anything, please buy it on my card, or as in like her advertisement of what she was selling, so that I think she gets commission. And she was very, very sweet, obviously saw that I was a Western guy, so made the effort to chat with me. So we'll do that. Let's find her. I imagine this place is quite lively on the holidays. It's like Friday afternoon. Oh, here we go. Thank you so much.
This is for you to eat.
What is this?
It's called...
Oh, like sunflower seeds. You like crack it in your teeth? And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Try.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's your name?
You're welcome. You can call me Eileen.
Eileen.
Yeah.
Eileen.
Yeah.
My name is Tom.
Tom.
Tom. T-O-M.
T-M.
T-O.
T-O-M. Tom.
Tom. Yes. Yeah. And Eileen.
Yeah, Eileen.
Eileen.
Where did you from?
From London.
Our conversation was quickly drowned out by a DJ, so I decided to leave, and on the way out found a large stage show taking place. The performers were incredibly talented and I was in awe throughout. I was particularly impressed though by this man. Some say he's still spinning on his knees to this day.
And there we have it. My time here at Window of the World comes to an end. It's a really interesting place. If you're in Shenzhen, even just for a few hours, I recommend coming over to have a look. But lower your expectations and it'll be a good laugh. Thanks for watching.